breaking news. It only took me 4 months to find my little avatars. See my little friends yet? If they came out from hiding, the Indian in the cupboard came back. They finally come back. I feel like I don't even want to talk about why it took me so long to find them. I've been spending like hours and hours trying to find them on and off past few months since the summer, and it's been a pretty hefty transition. I feel like Elon Musk. Bunch of rats running around. Yeah, let them go. No, I want them back. I want my little babies back. They're not babies. Except Angelina Jolie. I'm joking. Am I? I don't know. Anyway, so it's like I feel like I don't even want to talk about it. But I guess it's kinda retarded. Like what I should have done all along was I kinda thought I didn't need to do. I mean, this is gonna sound ridiculous because I was trying so hard to try to find the settings that I had for OBS, because I was transitioning over from one computer to another computer, and not just that. I mean, I kind of went back and forth a couple different times between like operating systems and computers, and I was like deleting things and writing over things, and then I wasn't sure if I still had the original files, and I know I could have just like started all over again and done it faster, but I wanted to see if it was possible to find what I needed, what I wanted. I wanted to learn the art of what do you do in my kind of situation where you're like migrating, you're transitioning from one computer to another computer, and the solution is very, very simple. I'm not gonna go into all the different things that I did, all the things I was trying to do. The solution is the only thing that matters, and step one is once you're like on a new computer and you're using OBS, first you gotta see where are the files saved on your computer. It's pretty simple. So you go up to scene collection and you click on new, and you try to come up with the name for the scene collection for OBS, and you try to figure out where that is on your computer, and then you cross-reference that with wherever the files are that you might have saved, if you saved it, which I wasn't totally sure, but I was able to find it, and I was like, okay, I think I know where they are, and I remembered what month I saved them in, so I looked at that, looked at the timestamp. It said it was in July of 2022, and I was like, okay. So then you have to find a way to import or export, like I think it's import, like you gotta move the files over, or somehow you gotta import those files. You gotta get OBS to find them, which sadly they're not even pointed to their own files, at least not this version of OBS. It didn't have it connected. Like OBS was not connected directly to its own files that it was saving. Like you save the settings that you have for what you want when you're making a recording, the audio, the video, subtitles, everything that you want when you're recording, when you're using OBS, and it's like when you go and you click and you want to find the setting files, the JSON files. It's called JSON. If you don't know, it's called JSON. So, but it's not spelled JSON because there's no A in it, in the word. I don't know what JSON is, but it's called JSON. It's a JSON file, and you look for them, and you have to literally like take it to where it needs to go, even though it should be pointing at the correct folder automatically, but it's not. So I had to do that, and then I had to make sure that the new files that came from the old files were named correctly so that I would recognize it. And I go and I import it, and then I get this. And, long story short, that's what happened. I probably shouldn't even be making this video. Maybe. I don't know. I got other problems too. Like, I feel like when I'm making these videos, the file sizes are too big. I mean, it's not really big. I mean, if you want high definition, like 720p or 1080p, which is 2K, which is 4 megapixels. If you want 2K, 6K, 8K, geez, 2K is good enough. I mean, for the most part, but I try to keep my recordings at 480p because I think that's good enough, and it's like I'm limited for space and everything else, and but still, even at 480p, it's like an hour of recording ends up being a gigabyte, 1 gigabyte, which is, it only takes like 1,000 recordings, 1,000 hours, and it's gonna be a terabyte, which is okay, I guess, but it's like I'm gonna run out.